Alright guys, so we finally reached the video. First off, I want to start off by saying Happy Easter to all of you guys. I know it's Easter Monday today. I don't celebrate Easter today because I'm Orthodox, so I celebrate on May 1st. Happy Easter to everyone celebrating today. Spread good energy. Alright guys, let's just cut to the chase. I have not watched my music video Broken Heart in a really long time. I think it's been a year. I think I watched it a bit like after I uploaded it, but that's about it. So this is gonna be a really raw and real reaction. I'm gonna get it prepared, guys, and oh my god, this is insane. It's been about a year that I filmed this video, but I uploaded it 2 months later. I filmed it back in April. So it's been a year since I filmed this video, not since I uploaded it. Alright. Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm here with press play, okay. Alright, let's do this. I'm nervous, okay. Okay. So just, sorry I had to pause so early, but just fun fact about this exact part, I was actually waiting in the car so Naku can finish his scene. And I was like frozen and I was just like, we were actually next to a 5G tower and we all ended up getting like headaches right at this like scene, but when we were done the scene, but I was in the car waiting, yeah, while he finished it. Oh my god. So sorry to pause again, but this scene was actually filmed like at the this was the last scene we filmed, I think. Like my scenes, like we did most of my scenes like first in the beginning of it. All right, let's do this. Oh my god. So I don't know if you guys hear it, but at his broken heart, when he says broken heart, you hear me in the background like broken heart. I'm in the back like that, just fun fact. Okay, oh my god. Okay guys, this is insane. So that beginning part, I was like, that was like a scene that I did at the end, like the one where I'm laying on the grass. I remember being in that scene and being like, okay, should I do that? And then like the grass is wet and I'm not sure if Romeo had pooped. This was actually in the backyard. A lot of you guys had a lot of questions, as like especially unanswered questions, as back then that I wasn't still in the house, but yes, like I was still living there during this time. I was terrified if like a bug would just hop in my ear. It was raining that day, I remember that, so the grass is wet. And the scene that is paused on right now, the one me looking at the flowers, my videographer Alex, you guys should know him, he actually told me, he was like, yo, just look at the flowers, it's gonna be really like cool. Like, all right, let's just look at the flowers. And like I was freezing in this scene. We actually did a scene where I was walking and the camera was walking with me like through these flower trees, and we just didn't decide to put it in because it just didn't look good. It looked weird. But we had so many more scenes filmed at this like tree, we just didn't put them in. That was actually our first scenes. We just were driving and we're like, hey, we need to find a dope spot, and we found this dope spot. It was like a bunch of trees and we had to do it fast because we weren't sure if someone's gonna catch us. We weren't sure if it was allowed or not, but I think, oh yeah, actually the owner actually came up to us and then we told him what we're doing and he allowed us. He said, it's okay, we guys can continue filming here. Continue. Sorry, another fun fact. See the part where I'm looking out the window? This part was actually filmed at the end, that's why it's dark. This was filmed at the end of the day and we're like, yo, we need another scene, like like something cool. So we decided to have me just like look out my window, and normally we had like a cup in my hands, but we decided to take that scene out. Okay, so the truth behind this song is I filmed this song. Oh my god, this is crazy watching this video, sorry. I filmed this song when I was completely destroyed, guys. I swear I was crying like 24/7. I was having nightmares, I couldn't sleep. And I filmed the song of my feelings during that time. So I remember being in the basement with Naku, and I would film a song part, and I would literally go back upstairs, call my mom, and just cry. I would just go upstairs and cry, and then come back down, and I would wipe my tears just to sing that part. That's how I filmed this song. I can't believe it's been a year. This is insane. Let's just continue a bit. And okay, so this scene also, the part where I'm on the ground on the street, I remember telling Alex, hey Alex, don't show my feet because I'm wearing Uggs. And I did just because it was raining and cold, so at this part I was wearing Uggs. Sorry for pausing again, but see this part at the lake, if you guys, I'm sure you guys remember about a year ago I posted a picture at this little lake. I was freezing. It was freezing this day. You have no idea. I had a jacket. I was like, okay, go. And it was cold. There was like, I definitely wasn't happy in this video. In this video, guys, I was 99 pounds. I was 99 pounds. I lost 20 pounds during that time. I wasn't eating. I was just pretty, I was like depressed. It was bad, but I don't know how. Honestly, they're in these moments that you realize how strong you really are, because if you were to tell me that today that I'm gonna go through this, I would say heck no, there's no way I'm gonna do that. There's no way I could go through that. So I remember I was so angry. I was so broken and angry. Like, I felt so angry at the time. That's why you hear the lyrics that crying, this pain feels like I'm dying. So the part I was saying, this pain feels like I'm dying. So that was actually the realest part. It felt like I couldn't handle it anymore. It was so painful a year ago, and look how far I've come, guys. I swear, whatever you guys are going through, just trust time and you do become stronger. I don't believe that every single thing makes you stronger, because I think it depends how bad it is. I used to call you my baby, now the vision is hard to see. Is the right love at the wrong time? Okay, so you know what when I say it's the right love at the wrong time. So at that part, that actually was different lyrics at some point, but we spent like a good 10-15 minutes trying to I just really wanted to change the line it was originally, and I wanted to say something like this. At the time I so badly was in like a hope in my head that I was like, okay, it's the right love, it's just the wrong time. And that was what I was like, it's just the wrong time, that's all, that's what it is. And maybe in the future, I remember just thinking that, and that's what kept me going. And that's why that lyric was there at the time. So I was just very, very broken and very sad. So let's hear it. I'm tired of crying. This pain feels like I'm dying. How do you fix a broken heart? Then I turn my heart cold. I cannot open my soul. That was like the realest part of it all, because I remember, guys, I wasn't eating anything at the time of this video, and I was actually packing during this video. Like, I was in the middle of packing the house, every single thing that I own, by myself. I was in the house by myself for about 2 weeks, and I remember just crying all the time. And that's all I was doing. I wasn't eating, I wasn't anything, just crying. And then I knew I had to film this music video, and I wanted something to wear, but I was in the middle of packing. And guys, I was packing while crying the entire time. I packed the entire house of my stuff. I don't know how I did that, but I swear, I seriously don't know how I did that. Thinking back, I knew I wanted to wear a gown, so I decided to wear black. I had like 4 choices, 4 choices, and I decided to wear black. I've never worn this gown ever in my life. That was the first time I wore it, and I wore black for symbolism because black, it's kind of sad and, you know, it marks the end of something. That's why I wore a black gown. I don't know if you guys can see me in this video. If you guys go back, like, you can see how skinny I am. I know I have makeup on, but I'm like extremely pale. Like, if you guys, should I insert a picture? I might insert a picture right here. I don't know if I have it on this phone. I think I took it just to see if eventually my progress, to see how I was during this time. That might give me strength, what I went through. I actually wasn't even sleeping in our bed at the time. I was sleeping in the guest room because I couldn't sleep in our bed. I wasn't allowed to. I slept in our bed the first night because I remember being there, I just found peace, but it didn't end up being peaceful. And it was honestly the worst 2 weeks of my entire life.
How do you fix a broken heart? That answer nobody knows. It left me on my own.
So at one point you see, it left me on my own. When you go in the back, you can see all my bones. Like, you can literally see them. So that one part I go like this, it was actually, and then when I do this in the house, that was kind of the end. That's why it's so dark. And I was with Alex and Aku at the time, and they stayed with me for a little bit, and then they left, and then I was just crying. I just, that's all I could say. I just was crying all the time. It left me on my own. That is because it's how do you fix a broken heart? We don't know, and that answer nobody knows. It left me here on my own. It left me here on my own, meaning like I was alone. I was by myself. I was left alone in a house trying to deal with it, and I really saw my strength there. Now looking back, I see that, look, I'm alive, I'm well. I'm not like that anymore, guys. So don't think that what I'm saying is how I am today. I'm really not. But that's why I said it left me here on my own. Because I felt so alone. It left, like, the broken heart left me by myself. I was by myself in this house having to pack and sleep, and I honestly gained my weight back a few months later. Like, I'm now 113. Okay, so the ending where I'm smiling, Alex just told me, hey, like, shoot a smile out to show that you're gonna be okay. And I was like, am I gonna be okay? Like, will I don't know. Because it felt like I wasn't. It felt like I'll never be okay. But guys, if you guys are going through something similar, or if you guys are going through anything difficult, anything that will give your heart so much pain and sadness, guys, trust that time will heal. You have to trust that. I swear, I'm proof. Look at me then, and then proof of me now. I'm not like how I used to be a year ago. Wow, this was insane. This was insane. Wow! Oh my god. Wow, guys, I am proud of myself. I came a long way, guys. It wasn't easy, I'm not gonna lie. It was not easy. Months and months of just I felt it was just I was at doctors, and because I was getting panic attacks. But guys, it's been a few months now, maybe 2 months, and my panic attacks have actually, back then when I posted it, we're like, how's that possible? After a week you post this video, it's a prank, it's a plan. But really, I just needed to let out my emotions. And I was like, what better way than a song? And I realized my strength in making that song. I remember just calling my mom over and over again, and I was like, yeah, there's no way. I was like, Ma, I know I'm not gonna be able to do this. It was just constant feeling in my stomach. I really don't wish that upon anybody. So now, I have a hard time hurting anybody now. I just don't want to put anyone through what I went through. I want to avoid that at all costs, but I don't know how good that is, but Anyway guys, this is the end of this video. I just want you guys to know, just be strong. You guys, you have to go through it. Just, I swear it'll pass. It'll pass. You have to trust me, trust that. It'll pass. If you guys like this video, and if you guys like this music video, give it a thumbs up. I have a lot of new music coming out. I'm not sure when I'm going to post the music videos, but I have 3 songs right now that are ready to be released. Comment down below if you guys want me to release them. I love you guys so much, and I swear thank you guys so much for your continuous support. Spread positive energy. Get all the bad energy, just like bad energy just makes you like, ugh, you know, good energy. I'm just gonna go for a drive right now. Maybe go get another coffee, because you know how I am with coffee. And I love you guys so much, and happy Easter. Mwah. I love you.